Hi there, how's it going? Caitlin here, and welcome to my kitchen for another week of meal prep. This is definitely a love yourself later activity because you're gonna have so much done in so little time that you're gonna save yourself so much energy this week. You're gonna love it. So if you do not have your prep list, I invite you to check the description in this video. You will find a link to the prep list, or if you have an all access premium pass, you'll find a link to that as well. So make it nice and easy to find everything you need to get the most that you can out of this. What are we having this week? We are having easy vegetarian curry, chicken salad wraps, bacon wrapped barbecue chicken, chicken pot pie soup, and taco pizza to end up the week. Okay? Who doesn't like tacos? Who doesn't like pizzas? So let's just merge them together. I got 3 different levels of prep, so depending on your motivation level, if you are just here for a good time and not a long time, level 1 is still gonna bring you way ahead of the game for the week. And if you find yourself in a flow and you wanna keep on going, level 2 and 3 are gonna have you like super set. I'm gonna start with something for level 3 first. Now, why I do this is level 3 is generally something that will take care of itself while I'm taking care of other things, so it just gains me a little more time. What I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna cook my chicken breasts to go in the chicken salad wraps. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm gonna make mine in the microwave this week. And that might sound disgusting to you, but I promise you, I have a thing, and it makes it actually surprisingly good. Okay, so I'm just going to butterfly these. That's what I'm going to do. I have a fancy tool that helps me to do it without destroying myself. This is called the close and cut. It's called the close and cut, and it helps you, it's spring loaded on both sides, and it just helps you to make an even cut without hurting yourself. Because I don't know about you, but I am klutzy. Like, I am beyond all klutzy. It is actually shameful how klutzy I am. So little things like this, like, are the reason I have fingers right now. Can I jam that in there? I think I can. I think I got this. So it works really, really, really easy. It looks almost too easy, but hey, whatever keeps me safe and what keeps my limbs attached is something that I will support. So I am putting this into what is called a rock crock. Rock crock, it is a natural clay material, and it will withstand temperatures of up to 750 Fahrenheit. So you can, what this means is that you can use this on your barbecue, you can use it on the broiler, you can use it on the stovetop, you can use it in the microwave. I love mine. I'm gonna put my chicken in there for 7 minutes and then check it. It should be done by then though, so. I put the prep mat on it there, but just to make absolutely sure. There we go. Yeah, my chicken should be done after that. I don't know why the rock crock does such a good job, but instead of being like rubbery and disgusting, it ends up being like juicy and delicious instead. It's probably the quickest way for me to ever try to make chicken, so it remains my favorite way. Now, I'll go back to level 1. So, level 1, going to chop 2.5 onions. Now, if you would rather just chop 2 onions, if you're a little lighter on the onions, or if you would rather chop 3 onions because your family loves onions, then go ahead. Honestly, make this your own. You know your family, you know your tastes. And I like to think that it's pretty easy once you have a guide in front of you, just to make those little tweaks, right? Like, you're not working from scratch. You have you have a full plan there. You're just making minor adjustments as you go. So. I happen to have a half an onion, so I'm like, hey, well that works out great. And if you have a little extra, I know we have no issues using onions at this house, and just having them already prepped makes like morning omelets and stuff like that so much easier. Maybe you'll feel inspired to make some egg bites and you'll have your breakfast ready for the week too. Who knows? And it all started with a simple half an onion. Okay, so I'm just giving mine a quick little rough chop. And then, now's the time of week when I cry. It's my weekly cry time, guys. It's good, therapeutic. I'm gonna use my food chopper. Maybe you don't have the toys, maybe you don't need the toys. Sometimes these toys can make things a little easier, a little faster, a little safer. All depends on the person, so. You could also use a food processor for all this, especially if you're doing something as much as 2.5 onions. Onions are all chopped. I'm not balling. I will call this a great success. So far, a lot of onion. Whew. These things hold about 5 cups. So I'm going to say that's almost a good solid 4 cups of onion. That's quite a bit of onion. Okay. And now the tears will start. Okay, I'm going to chop 2 stalks of celery. And I'm just going to go to town on them with the food chopper again. Well, it's out and all, you know, might as well. Great little tool to have if you make your own stuffing and stuff like that as well. Stuffing and stuff. There we are, lovely. So, we have some stuffed celery. Another little container for the fridge. And the last part for step 1. Level 1 is almost done. We're going to chop a head of broccoli. These are kind of like 2 heads, I guess. 2 heads are better than 1. I don't know. Can't go wrong anyway. So I just chopped off the end piece. These end pieces, you actually can use them for things if you wanted to. You could chop off like a little bit of the woody end, like that. Nobody wants a woody end. And then you can just peel off the really, you know, thick skin part. And then what's left, you can put through like a shredder, or you can put it through a mandolin on a thin julienne setting. Mix that with a bit of julienne carrot as well, and you have yourself a broccoli slaw, and you can use that in something else. And the nice thing about it is you're reusing something that you wouldn't be using otherwise. Oops. And then if you don't use it this week, at least you tried. You gave it best effort. And you know what? Nobody can ask for more than that. It's as good as it gets, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna check this chicken and see if it's done. I always have a thermometer to check because you can't be too careful. Well, it certainly looks done. Oh yeah, definitely done. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Get to that after. Look at me on step 2, and I'm really like, got part of step 3 done too, like keen or much. There we go. And that's all it is to it. You can just buy broccoli florets that are already done. You could use frozen broccoli if you wanted to. Nothing wrong with any of those options if you want to take a little shortcut. But it really doesn't take long to chop the ends off them. And like I said, you can use the rest of the stock of the broccoli if you're feeling like a keener this week. Okay? So it's a thing, it's an option, it's out there. Okay, what are we gonna do next? Well, we're done with level 1. So now we are on to level 2. Awesome. Whoops. Let's see. So we're gonna start with shredding a couple cups of lettuce. So I've got my lettuce right here. If you want to use, some lettuce for side dishes, if you want to do side salad this week, if you wanted to adjust anything in the meal plan, then just chop up a little more. I'm just gonna chop up what I have here. Make sure that your lettuce is clean, of course. Always want that. I know the lettuce is clean. I cleaned it myself. That'll be enough for us for wraps, for probably a little bit extra side salad and whatnot. Just gonna give that a little squish. There we go, another container for the fridge. All nice and ready. Okay, getting so prepared for the week. Lots and lots and lots prepared. Now what is next is we are going to grate a couple cups of cheese. You can make shortcuts if you'd like to. You can buy your cheese already grated. But you know what? It's so easy just to do your own. So, and of course you tend to have less ingredients when you're buying your cheese non-grated. Less ingredients is usually a good thing. Even if you don't know everything is in something, usually the less ingredients something has, the simpler it is, the less processed it is. The less processed it is, the better it generally is for you. So I'm just gonna grate up the rest of what I have here because there's not much left. And grated cheese is another one of those things that will never go to waste in my house. Kids love it. For some reason, grated cheese tastes better than other cheese. So the minute I have it prepared for something, it is a solid snacking target. I don't make the rules, I just observe them. So heck, maybe you're doing up a little snack for yourself at the same time. Maybe this can go in, you know, your egg bites too. Look, planning lots of things for the week. Okay. Ooh. See those? Reflexes like a cat. Don't judge me. There we go. Another container ready to go for the fridge. And really, that's about it. If you've got a little more gumption right now, if you plan on using a recipe for your pizza crust for the taco pizza rather than a pre-made crust, you can mix the dry ingredients for that now. It makes it way easier day of, because then you're just throwing a couple wet ingredients in there and giving her a spin in the mixer. Or if you want to go look at your fridge right now, see what you have in your fridge, see what needs to be used up, see what's going to go bad this week. Then you can decide, can this be incorporated into any of these dishes? Can I sneak it in there? Can I use it as a side dish? If the answer is no, ask, can it be frozen? If it can be frozen, clean it, process it now, and be sure to store it somewhere close and mark it with what you have in the container so it doesn't go to waste in your freezer as well. Doesn't help you much if it goes from the fridge to the freezer and doesn't go anywhere else. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this week and hope you enjoy all the recipes. I'd love to hear from you what you liked and anything else you'd like to see. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.